The Morphagene from Make Noise is a great tool to have in your Eurorack if you like sampling and live looping. This is a longer explanation, so we're going to split this video up into two parts. Let's look at how to use the Morphagene as a sort of morphing drum machine to go from something like this to this. Let's dive in on the Modular Mimic. There's a bit of setup to do for a patch like this. Firstly, we have the Modbap Trinity drum synth being sequenced by the Westlick Performer off camera. That's what we are hearing now. The Westlick Performer is also sending clock to the Morphagene, and a run signal so that the Morphagene only plays back when the sequencer is running. Also from the sequencer is a channel patched into the record input and a channel into the slice input. Then lastly, the Morphagene is self-patched to send the end of slice trigger to the shift input. Okay, so the Morphagene is a granular sampler. It takes sound in, records it, and plays it back in interesting ways. This knob up here labeled SOS for sound on sound determines if we're hearing the input or the playback or a mixture of both. Right now we haven't recorded anything at all, so if we go all the way clockwise we hear nothing. Let's record something. We have a sequencer output patched into the record input so that when we unmute the channel it starts and stops the record function exactly where we want it. Great, so now I can turn the knob clockwise and hear the recording, perfectly in time. How can I prove it's recorded? Well, I can slow it down, speed it up, reverse it, and stop it entirely. Let's pause here and get back to playing our recording at a normal speed and time in part 2.